You're listening to News 3, and this is what's making news on Wednesday, November 28th. In local news, a semi-truck hauling pigs overturned at the intersection of Lafayette Street and Calhoun Street right across from the Macomb train station. News 3 reports that the semi was carrying 155 pigs on its way to Beardstown just yesterday night when the truck flipped on its side. Luckily, no injuries were reported. For more details on this story, log on to wiu.edu/news3. And in more local news, 43 decorated Christmas trees will deck the halls of the West Central Illinois Arts Center on 25 East Side Square this weekend in Macomb. The Madonna District Hospital Development Council's Festival of Trees officially kicks off Friday. The Festival of Trees will open to the community Friday with hours from noon to 7 p.m., on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., on Sunday from noon to 5 p.m., and on Monday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You don't want to miss it. And in news happening around WIU's campus, roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty, and have some fun this Wednesday and every Wednesday between now and finals week to learn how to make a pot. Between the hours of 5 to 7 p.m., learn how to make a pot in the 3D Art Building, room 111, for the traditional Wheel Wednesday. Wheel Wednesday is brought to you by the Clay Club and the Art Student Organization through the WIU Art Department. And in news happening around the region, former Congressman Mel Reynolds wants his seat back. The Associated Press reports that Reynolds has scheduled a news conference today to announce that he's running to replace Jesse Jackson Jr. in Congress. Jackson resigned last week, citing his ongoing treatment for bipolar disorder. And in more regional news, traffic deaths in Illinois were down nearly 63% over the long Thanksgiving holiday weekend compared to last year. The Illinois Department of Transportation credits good road conditions over the 4-day weekend, as well as its Drive to Survive traffic safety campaign. State Transportation Secretary Ann Schneider told the Associated Press that seatbelt usage is at a record high in Illinois, and annual traffic fatalities are on track to be under 1,000 for the 4th consecutive year. That's good news. And in national and world news, 4 servicewomen who have done tours in Iraq and Afghanistan filed a suit against the Defense Department yesterday, challenging the military's long-standing policy against women in ground combat. According to the American Civil Liberties Union, women make up more than 14% of 1.4 million active military personnel. The military's policy excludes women from more than 238,000 positions, arguing that the situation prevents commanders from mobilizing their troops effectively. For more information on this case, log on to CNN.com. And in more national and world news, tens of thousands of Egyptian protesters clash with security forces today after the country's highest appeal court decided to suspend its work nationwide to protest the president Mohamed Morsi's decrees of giving himself nearly absolute powers. This is one of the biggest outpourings of protest in the Egyptian nation since Hosni Mubarak's overthrow. And in sports news around the WIU campus, the Western Illinois women's tennis team got a commit for the fall of 2013. Jenna Wallace of Crystal Lake has signed her national letter of intent. Wallace was ranked number 1 in Northern Illinois. She was a 4-year state qualifier in singles in the IHSA. We are looking forward to having her on the team. And your Western Illinois women's basketball team, now 2-4, got back on track last night, posting a 69-55 decisive win over Valparaiso at Western Hall. The win snapped a 3-game losing streak for the Fighting Leathernecks. And congratulations to Western Illinois football linebacker J.J. Raffleson for being named this week's Papa John's Scholar Athlete of the Week for his accomplishments on the pitch and in the classroom. Raffleson owns a 3.0 grade point average and is pursuing a degree in pre-law enforcement and justice administration. And in more sports news, Kobe Bryant showed intensity in spades in the Lakers' 79-77 loss to the Indiana Pacers last night. After spending the day laid up in bed with flu-like symptoms, according to his Facebook page, Kobe Bryant went out and scored 40 points to his teammates' total of just 37 and brought LA back to the brink of a win after the Lakers trailed by as many as 13 points. Bryant also had 10 rebounds. And that's what's making headlines in the area. You're listening to News 3.